Okay, today I'm going to share the latest IELTS speaking topics with answers. Today I'm going to share the first topic is about app, the part 1 questions. So first of all, we are going to go through all 4 questions. So first question is, what apps have you recently used? The second, what kinds of apps are you usually interested in? Third, what was the first app you used? And last one, what kinds of apps would you like to use in the future? Okay, next, I'm going to share some of my sample answers with you guys. So the first question is, what apps have you recently used? I use WeChat on a daily basis, the world-famous social media network in China, and it makes my life convenient and efficient because I can do video chat and send voice messages to keep up to date with what my friends are doing easily via this app. What kinds of apps are you usually interested in? I have a keen interest in productivity apps, like electronic dictionaries, to-do list apps, which can boost my efficiency of work and study. What was the first app you used? Well, it's hard to remember exactly the first app I used, but I guess it would be QQ, one of the oldest instant messaging app in my country, which allows us to make friends across the world, and I can also have a profile page with information and status updates so that I can tell everyone what I am doing. What kinds of apps would you like to use in the future? I'd like to use some reading apps such as Kindle and WeChat Reading because I can find what really interests me with ease, and it's also very handy to read them on mobile devices like smartphones and iPads. Okay, so next, I will share you some of ideas and vocabulary with you with these 4 questions. Okay, so next, the first question is, what apps have you recently used? Okay, you can talk about many types of apps you used, like games, like Facebook or YouTube, but you can only pick one because you don't have much time to talk about all these. Like you can choose the game you think is very entertaining or thrilling, because playing that you can reduce your stress or kill your time. So you just can pick one and give details or a simple reason. The second question, what kinds of apps are you usually interested in? So I think that this question is very similar to the previous one because you have to talk about the other type. But if you choose the same one as you said before, so your answers could be very repetitive. So you can also talk about games, social media network, or study apps, or entertainment apps. For example, you can talk about the study apps like dictionaries. So it can be very efficient for your study, and you can save a lot of time compared to using the physical books. So the next question is, what was the first app you used? Well, this is a very tricky one because many people do not have the clear memory of what the first app they used. You can come up with someone, right? Maybe you can say honestly, I have a hazy memory, like you don't have to remember exactly precisely. Okay, you can say the QQ or other games. So it's very old-fashioned, but it's very functional or user-friendly. Back that time, it satisfied my curiosity. Like you can use the QQ to make friends or meet new people. So you can mention about this function and features like free of charge. Okay, the last one is, what kinds of apps would you like to use in the future? You have to describe a new app in this way, but pay attention to the would like to use. So you have to use this type of tense as well. So you can mention about the professional app, high quality app, or fancy apps, etc. For example, I like to use high quality news apps because these apps can help me keep me informed and I can read high quality news, etc. You can mention meet new people, acquire knowledge, or time saving, etc. Whatever you use. So in the next step, I will read all the questions for you again, so you can use the vocabulary and ideas that I shared with you and answer by yourself. Okay, so I will read one by one. What apps have you recently used? What kinds of apps are you usually interested in? What was the first app you used? What kinds of apps would you like to use in the future? Okay, that's all for this video. I hope this can help you guys. Thanks for watching.